Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We are here to finish up probably the DLC if we are quick enough. We will be talking to her in a little bit, but first we're gonna sequence break this quest a bit. Her quest is going to have us to find raw adamant, which is these crystals all around us, down in these mines. However, she wants us to do it without being seen. So we're gonna do it before the quest even unlocks. That way we don't have to worry about it too much. Although it seems like there's no one here. Did they not respawn since I killed them?
I should try to stay out of sight.
I think you need level 3 knowledge to be able to get through here. Oh boy. Let's store this. So what we're looking for is down here. Crouch. Like that. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it seems like they haven't respawned yet. Huh. Oh, hey. I think that's what we're looking for.
It's reacting with my stuff somehow. Almost like they were meant to be together.
Alright. So, raw adamantite. We got it. Let's get out. And since I've already apparently killed everyone here, or they're all on lunch, let's get out. By the way, I did change my bow, in case you can't tell. It's still the Stereopost bow, because that's still the best bow I have. I just changed it to the Precursor Reflex bow, because it fits with the Kassandra set. Except for the just bright neon glow. Although I don't mind it too much. I probably would like it better if my markings glue too. Oh well. So in case you haven't noticed, ever since set, well, 11, I have been rushing through the rest of the game. Like, seriously. Let me give you a insight into how much time has passed between set 11 and now. Less than a week. Like maybe 3-4 days. I have been grinding this game so I won't get to the new content.
Over here.
What's up?
Quick, follow me. Trust a stranger.
I like this girl. Elpis.
I'm Peace, and I've been watching you. That's not ominous at all. I'll drop the cloak and dagger. I've been training to become like you, but training isn't enough. You're more than a warrior. The blood of the gods runs through your veins. I thought they preferred Isu in Atlantis. The Isu may as well be the divine with how they rule. Cold, calculating, indifferent to the people milling beneath them. But it's not just Isu blood that makes you special, is it? There's something else. Well, you tell me. I'm talking about this. Your spear. Showing off for me, are you? Just a little. Are you impressed? You're strangely charming. For a thief. Flattering. But we have business to attend to, the Castis. So, what do you want from me? I'm involved with Atlas. He's afraid of taking the relationship public. He says his enemies would exploit me as his weakness, so he keeps me a secret. Wait, you're in love with Atlas? From my experience, I'm not sure Isu men truly love. Nevertheless, I need to make him see that I can be his strength. Our partnership might be a key to bridging the gap between Isu and humans.
Your love is strategic.
If we take the relationship public, we could marry and I could rule the district by his side, influence policy and ease the tension between the two groups. But so long as I am merely human, it can never be. That's why I want to be like you.
You seem very passionate about Atlantean politics.
Atlas doesn't approach the human and Isu conflict with compassion for humanity. I believe I can bring that compassion.
It would be nice to have another ally in Atlantis. What's your plan?
At the Adamant Metalon, they harvest a metal used to create devices just like your spear.
My spear is the strongest metal ever forged. Could this be used to forge other weapons?
Well, adamant ingots could, but what I need is raw adamant. I know the one who can forge it for me. The Atlas can't suspect what I'm up to, so make sure you're not seen.
Is that what this metal is? I found it when I was there earlier. Here, you can have it.
Nice to see that you're as skilled as you look. I'm making the right choice to become more like you.
You seem fine to me. I don't know why you're trying to change.
Just as you were destined to be Dicastes, I am destined for this. I just know it.
Atlantis isn't worthy of the type of change you're hoping to bring if they can't accept you as you are.
Like most great politicians, I'm ahead of my time. That means I need to do something drastic if I'm going to push Atlantis forward for humans.
Still, all you have is raw adamant.
Until I take it to a skilled blacksmith so he can forge an Isu device from the adamant.
Well, you know where to find the Castis when you need her.
The forging takes time. What we do next will change Atlantis irreversibly. You should make sure you complete all your duties as Dicastes before meeting me at the Dome of Atlas.
That sounds dangerous. Like, really dangerous. I also got an unrefined adamant mace. Oh, I see. It's basically an Isu mace, just a little dirty at the top. Alright. So we got that said and done. I think this is the last quest we can do, really. I think everything else after this is going to be just story, 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 and then her thing. Or her thing, then story, story, story. The stuff of Hermes Trismegistus can be a dangerously powerful piece of Eden in the wrong hands. Yep. Not wrong there. Come on, load. Although she did kind of fuck up, she did mention that she's making an Isu artifact, which is illegal. Although, technically the word of the law is Isu can't experiment on humans, not humans experimenting with Isu tech. Technically. Technicalities, they'll get you every time. Alright, let's save, we're heading in. Alright. So yeah, only Aziz has been neutral, has actually been trying to be neutral, trying to actually get the conflict between human and Isu fixed. The other two just want blood. Ah, a royal procession. I feel safe. Or just guards. Fucking hell, Why are there so many guards? Hi?
Alexios, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
You asked me to help the Archons. I did. Their problems are solved.
Their problems only existed because they couldn't perform the duties their roles demanded.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Dicastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Killing your brothers is a waste. Teach them to learn from their mistakes, and they'll do whatever you say. They can't do that if they're dead.
I watched you help my brothers. You always found solutions that tried to preserve life. Some of my kind view humans as a resource to be sacrificed. If we want them to progress, we must be an example.
We all look up to someone. I think they look up to you.
Wise, Dicastis. I respect your decision. For the moment.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule the city, Kassandra, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. This city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Dicastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Not really how I expected that to go. I honestly was more towards the name. More than happy to help him with some of his shit. Like, I wouldn't mind of punishing Empress and the other jackass. But you know, maybe not kill them outright, punish them. Well, this is the last quest I have left to do, so... Well, the only quest I have left. Only one on the map. Alright, what's up?
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good Vicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. Let's go.
You know, it's kind of weird. This is really awkward for me because Elpis kind of looks like my sister, like when she was younger. It's really weird. Like, not one-to-one, but pretty close.
Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
Alright, sure. This should be interesting. Gentlemen, how's it hanging? Well, let's talk to Atlas, see how things going. You know, carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Vicastis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Vicastis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
The truth is, Elpis and I are in love.
What? What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, Digastis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
Bring the good you've always dreamed of to your reign.
I will, Digastis. Thank you for your help.
In all honesty, if they wanted to aid in human Isu relations, this would have been my first step. Just have a human as a ruling council member, a ruling member. Give them the ability to, you know, be on equal footing with people. Seriously. Let's see, what else? That would have been a really, really good start. And maybe this wouldn't be as bad as it is. But no, I highly doubt any of the Isu actually thought that. You know, like, no, how can we fix this while staying at the top? Like, come on. Let's do this. Come on. Hurry up. I really want to finish this DLC out. I love Atlantis. I love this DLC. My favorite DLC so far. I want more.
Better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Not wrong. We're so close to getting done. Like, I literally think we can finish this set. All I have to do is, you know, just bum rush everything. Over there. That's not that far. Ow. Oh yeah, I remember this quest. I completely forgot about this. I thought this was something that's a little more... That was a little earlier on quest.
Oh. Looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. But it never is. I know, Icarus. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Harkons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this. Bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different. What's that, Icarus? A speech from your new ruler? You! Bring me the biggest bed in Atlantis! You! All the pillows you can find! Tonight, we sleep. For we are very, very tired. We're almost done, Kassandra.
I'm too small to carry a bed, but if I brought you a pillow, could you help me?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the Digastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Kassandra.
I thought it was wonderful, Digastis Kassandra.
Just Kassandra is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon. You're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing. They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld, who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
Her name was Phoebe. We were good friends. She's in a better place now than when I found her.
She was lucky to have a friend like you.
I could always make a new friend. Maybe you, Alcon. And I could help you. Would you like that?
More than anything.
You said your parents never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant Quarry.
You're very brave. Now, go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Adorable little kid. I love that that bit. Just her little speech. Alright. Where is... over there. That wanting to sleep thing, I feel that in my bones. God damn. I suffer from insomnia quite often. Like, there are times where I just can't get to sleep at all. It's one of the reasons why I've recorded so many sets in such a short amount of time. It's just, I can't. Lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, eyes closed, staring at the dark, just... Sometimes you just want to sleep, you know? So, yeah, that's my little bit there for that. Hey, what's up?
The Castis. Have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Her son is very worried.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Tell me where she is, or I'll cut you!
I told you I don't know anything! You'll find my contact not far from here, but be careful. A trap has been set for you.
You have made the Castis very angry! Thank you.
Please don't tell Poseidon! You have compassion, Castis. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu.
Overacting. Apparently not even Isu can act properly. Alright, so there's a ambush, huh? I get the feeling if I actually threatened her, she would tell me where it's at, just not about the ambush.
The harbor master was right. They're waiting for me. Well, I'd hate to disappoint them.
I know, right? I've never actually done this where I killed them all without being seen. So I'm kind of curious if there's anything special that happens if I ghost all these motherfuckers. There's only 2 left, huh? Nope. I was worried he was going to see me there for a second. Fuck. Oh, cool. Still counted. Alright. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Alright. That was easy. Give that back.
A note. So this Alexios abducted Rini. I'm going to find him.
Progress must move forward at all costs. I recently delivered the human woman from the harbor and will continue to deliver humans. If the hybrids start asking questions, send her this location to this location. We'll make sure that she gets the answer she deserves. Anyone discovered aiding the hybrid will face the wrath of Hera. Alright, so Hera, the Isu Hera, is definitely involved in this. And I'm assuming probably Zeus as well. Hey, what's up? Oh, possibly Zeus. Actually, I kind of could see Zeus doing it, being in it, if he's anything like his mythological counterpart. Oop. Let's rotate around. So, a while ago when we met Persephone, or we're going to meet Persephone, I mentioned these DLCs actually did a good job outside of Phoenix in portraying the gods as they are described in mythology. Most people, when they think of gods and goddesses, they assume, you know, matronly, fatherly, kind-hearted people, you know, that type of thing. The Greek gods were none of that. They were basically humans, but more dickish. Like the concept of when they the best way I can put it is if they had more emotion, more potent emotions. If they were kind to someone, they were saintly. If they were angry, they were wrathful. There was no half emotions or anything with them. They were all in all the time. And we can see that with Persephone, we can see that with Hades, and a little bit with Poseidon too. They are absolute. So it's fun to see.
Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for the Madis.
And why would the great Vikastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever, hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
Tell me where this experimentation chamber is, or I'll make you eat your precious adamant.
Primitive. Violence is all your kind understands.
Tell me!
Fine. It's in the garden of Timopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
Then I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. That day is today.
He broke Poseidon's law. He's a part of human experimentation. So, death. We are Dicastis. We have to do it proper. I have been as neutral as I possibly can with all the matters. I've sided with Isu. I've sided with the progression. I've sided with humans. So yeah, he broke the law. Is that actually one of the helmets I'm looking for? I'm missing a helmet on the list. It was! Score. These are the only helmets I'm missing. Nice! And those last helmets I can find in a shop. All I have to do is grind it out a little bit, which honestly wouldn't take too long.
I don't like the sounds
Fuck.
of this experimentation chamber. What do the Isu need with all this adamant?
Fuck. Let's go. So we know Isu, or not Isu, adamant can change the DNA of a human. So that plus everything else adamant's used for could mean a lot of things. Hell, they could be making Wolverine, for all we know.
Halcon's
Just coat the person's bones in adamant.
wondering where I am. I'll go see him.
Alright. So it could literally be anything from making indestructible weaponry, making biological weapons, or mutating humans. Because I'm assuming those spheres are made out of adamant as well. The ones we got from the Gorgon, Minotaur, so on. So yeah. There's a plethora of things they could be doing. Hell, they could just be making a bunch of fucking weapons and armor. Why haven't anyone made Isu adamant armor? Like, seriously. You'd have indestructible armor.
Dicastis Kassandra, did you find matter and patter?
Not yet. But I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an Isu named Zarios.
Zarios? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I could find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
Okay, sure. Yeah, honestly though, that's a good cover. If you're a supremacist asshole like some of these Isu, pretend you're not. No one would suspect you. Because you're always so kind. Far from good, far from good from far, far from good. What does good from far mean? Oh, you're good from far away, but you're far from good. Okay. Or, you're only good so long as you're far away. And you're far from good. Alright, I think that might be it. Alright, so I know where he's at. He's inside that level 3 Isu knowledge room. Which is up near the top. Easy enough to get in and out of.
Zarios, you've abducted your last human.
Right there. Excuse me. Great comment. Keep climbing. Hey, what's up? I love that. It took him a second to register. It's like, oh hey, Dicastis. Smack, stab. All right. Where's the door? I don't want to fast travel or teleport. There's the door. Oh, nut check, stab, slide. Nope. Golden armor. Wow, someone's pretentious. Bam. Alright. Ooh. right in the vertebrae.
Looks like the one Atlas gave me. Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
So the fact that Atlas gave me this thing leads me to believe he was involved in some capacity with this thing. But now he's dead, we don't know. Nice stance. Alright. I believe this actually is the last mission of the DLC. Like I said, we could do it this set. Alright, where is... Over there. Okay. We can travel to the forge and go through the front door. Let's actually stop by the forge, blacksmith, and sell some shit. Since we're here. While we're loading in, I'm actually gonna look up to see how many more quests there are, because I think we are almost done. Oop. Quest list. There we go. I believe I spelled it right. Alright, quest list. Let's see here. That's 2, 3. Yeah! This is the last quest of the DLC. Score! Which means next set's going to be the new content. Awesome! So excited. We are going to go over an hour though. Probably up to like an hour and 20.
Only the finest goods.
But, yeah, we should be able to pull it off. There's a lot of cutscenes. Don't need that. Don't need that. I think I need you. I need the red variant of this, and I'll have the full, red First Civilization set.
I'll see you later.
Alright, let's see. Boots. Ah, I did get it. Awesome. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's all the boots. Awesome. Which leaves headgear and the last waist. Awesome. I think it's the first time I've ever had the complete armor set. Visual stuff. I know I have all the swords and I have all the spears and all the bows. Well, I'm missing one spear, but I think that's going to be a thing we get over in the new area. I do plan on keeping this save file. I'm not going to erase it like I did on all my other save files of Odyssey. Just in case in 3 years they decide to release another new quest. And we just come back to Odyssey just to continue it. Alright. So yeah, the fact that Atlas had the disc in the first place just leads me to believe he was somehow involved in this dirty little secret. I'm not sure to what degree, but I think he was. He may have just known about it. Or discovered the truth at some point in time. Hell, he may have been the one who broke the key.
This looks like the perfect place to hide missing humans. Locked. But I think I know what opens this. The more complicated the key, the bigger the secret.
Alright, so, trigger warning, a lot of fucked up things coming here. Let's do this. sorry, I'm mentally preparing. Oh,
Someone
the
really doesn't want any
Peruvian man, I think it's
visitors.
called. The design of Michelangelo of the perfect human. I think it's Michelangelo. No. Yes? No, who was it? Fuck. I think it might have been Michelangelo. I'm stupid with this type of shit. I'm not an artiste. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, sorry, I'm inside. Fuck. Yank. Hey, buddy. Bam. Look at that. Alright, let's kill him. And there, dude's flying. Nope. God damn, you and your fucking daggers. So hold on a second. Is he using... He's using the Atlantean daggers. Cool. So the Atlantean daggers we got weren't from the forge, they were Odyssey Atlantean daggers. Ow, rude. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Can you give me back my adrenaline? Thank you. Yoink. Kill that. Sorry, buddy. Now I'm just building up my adrenaline, so you're just gonna get pained. Alright. Don't really need to, but... That's a big fucking manta. Yoink. Alright. Let's see what we got. Anything more? Jeez. I love aquarium windows like that.
What is this?
Ah, I've been waiting for you, Kassandra. Welcome to the birthplace of legends.
Who said that? Show yourself!
My name is Aita. I am a scientist, and in many ways, these are my children.
You created the Minotaur, the Cyclops, the Riding Dread. They're monsters.
Are we not all monsters? Imperfect beings striving towards our ultimate potential. Is that not why you are here?
I'm here because a little boy's parents are missing, and all signs point to you.
How very human of you.
So yeah, here we have basically all the mythological entities we fought so far. The Minotaur, Cyclops. Like, can I actually get a thing from it?
Grant us the sight
To watch over our legacy.
Oh, we can.
I still have nightmares from our fight in that labyrinth.
And over here.
She nearly turned me to stone. Even now, I don't feel safe looking into her eyes. Who or what are you?
See if we can get a good look at that. It's a writhing pile of bodies. I'm assuming these are the failures.
A metal of extraordinary properties restructures the portion of the human brain responsible for emotions. We've engineered it to remove fear. Enhances your more animal instincts. Why hold a weapon when you can become one?
That's all kinds of fucked. Cannot. Aw, that's one of my favorite ones of the ones we have here. I love the Sphinx myth because it's not. The thing about Greek mythology that a lot of people don't really realize until it's pointed out is it's all, how do we kill this thing? How do we beat it? How do we fight it? That's all Greek mythology is. It's the reason why I love Orpheus so much as well, because these two myths aren't beat to death. It is thought, emotion, something more than just brawn. And I love the Sphinx because of that. Oh wait. Alright, good. Status equipped. Excuse me. Yeah. Walking Dead in here. Honestly, the best way to clear them up. Because if you get too close, or if they hit you, or you hit them, they self-destruct. Like that one did. So it's best just to shoot them. Oh, gods. Alright, out of arrows. Well, not out of arrows, out of charge. Alright, let's remake all those death arrows. Honestly, I probably could have put this on and cleared them out faster. There we go. Ugh, disturbing. Alright, let's do this.
Damavis! Rini! Are you here?
Over here! We're here!
Please help us!
Vicastis, you're here.
Here? What are you doing here?
They came for me in the night. I'll never be safe.
Don't worry, I'm getting everyone out of here.
Didn't anyone teach you it's cruel to lie?
What? What's cruel is abducting and experimenting on these people.
Without sacrifice, there can be no progress. Without experimentation, there can be no perfection.
You're breaking Poseidon's law.
I am advancing knowledge for the betterment of Atlantis. Poseidon's lack of vision keeps us in darkness. But we are close. So very close.
Humans are not animals to be caged and tortured.
We created them to serve us. That is their sole purpose.
Let these people go.
It's too late for them. Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped before the transformation was complete, and lives were lost. This won't happen again. Surely you understand. So, you've seen the beast she becomes.
I'm getting these people out of here.
But don't you want to know what's behind this door?
I won't play your little games. I'm getting these people out of here.
So, you would choose to let your small-minded morality hinder your progress?
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
You can't kill me, Kassandra. I can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door, and that we owe that achievement to you?
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn! Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however, and it will lock behind you. These rats will be mine. What will it be, the Castis? Their lives? Or your destiny?
Fuck your door. I promised the little boy I'd bring his parents home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Very disappointing. No matter. If there are two things Atlantis has in ample supply, it is adamant and humans.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you, the Castis.
I'll get to see Alcon again.
Hurry!
I'll tell you what's behind the door, depending if we get to see it with the what's coming up.
How can we ever repay you?
Tell your son if an issue ever calls him a rat again, because this Kassandra will deal with them personally. Poseidon lied to me. They've been experimenting on humans this whole time.
So there is an error cutscene that I think takes us through that door. I don't remember, so that's why I'm trying to keep quiet about it. But if it doesn't, with what's coming up, I'll tell you what's behind the door. Look it up on YouTube if you have the chance to. It actually is a weird-ass cutscene, but explains really what they're trying to do. And yes, I did see the person that faded through the door before Itis did. That person will come into play later on. Like I think in 10 seconds. Depending how long this takes. Come on. Just quick button mashing. Alright, Poseidon, we need to have a little chat. Multiple requests accepted? No. 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 Wait, are there any more? Nope. Alright. Poseidon, need to talk.
my Vicastes has returned. I can only presume you've delivered judgment to Atlantis.
You said you outlawed experimentation on humans. All of it was lies. The issue are out of control.
What are you talking about? My laws are absolute, and by them all must abide. I have declared it.
Your laws have done nothing. People are suffering under your rule, and you don't even realize it.
No one would have the audacity to disobey me. Surely this is a mistake.
You should listen to her, you know.
Juno. Impossible! You're forbidden from entering the city. Guards!
Your guards respect your sons. And when you appointed that hybrid as your Dicastis, your sons turned to us.
Even my sons know better than to bow to a warmonger!
The humans are bringing war whether we want it or not, Poseidon.
They should after what you've done.
You mean what they've forced us to do. Poseidon worries about the sun and his solar floral regeneration project. Catastrophe is coming for us. On that we agree. But there is only one catastrophe. Humanity.
You can't trust Eta. He's a lunatic. You have no idea the monsters he's trapped in his hidden lair.
It was hidden only to Poseidon. My wife knew everything about it.
Hybrid. Project Olympus was my idea.
The end of a cycle in Atlantis doesn't have to be a catastrophe.
It's far worse. We've detected changes in the surface of the sun. If we don't prepare...
If we don't prepare, humans will kill us all. The only ecological catastrophe we face is the one we created ourselves.
When I got here, Poseidon said I was where I belonged. Someone tell me why I'm really here, now!
Such sadness. She's even more human than I expected. Eta, answer her.
Gladly. In you, we found opportunity. Imagine the possibilities if we duplicated your hybrid form. We could employ our technology to control your mind. You, hybrid, can be used to craft Juno's ultimate weapon.
Or rather, you could have been. My husband's experiment was promising, but after observation, we've decided you are a failure. Our new weapon is far deadlier than you could ever be.
The Ekatochires. Aida, you didn't.
I did.
The Ekatochires will rise. Project Olympus will strike fear so deeply into the hearts of humanity, they would never consider revolt. And you will declare my husband, the Dicastis Vasilevs.
Dicastis, stop this. If they are successful, we are doomed. All of us. You have to trust me.
You, deal with these two. I'll find a way to stop their plans.
It's too late. The procedure was already a success. The Ekatochires lives. Can't you hear him stir?
You did this in my laboratory under the palace. Entrance was barred when I outlawed human experimentation.
What is that sound? Is that your weapon?
I will bring justice to these two, but I need you to stop the Ekatochires before it kills us all. Go!
So, the Hecacontetus. That is a creature with 100 arm or three one of three 100-armed, 50-headed creatures. So basically they are a monstrosity that has 100 arms and 50 heads, and there were 3 of them in existence. One of them guarded the Aegean stables. Not the Aegean stables. Guarded the stables of Olympus. And it was one of the tasks of Heracles one of his trials, to clean it out without awakening the Hecatontatus. At least I believe that's what it was. I know the Hecatontatus is tied with the stables and something going on there, without being seen. So be ready for this. Body horror warning. So it's literally a mass of people fused together. Disturbing. So, inside that door, since I don't have to worry about spoilers now, because I know it's not gonna pop up. Were clones of Kassandra. They were trying to recreate an ESO-human hybrid using Kassandra's DNA. So yeah. God, this thing's so weird to fight. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not those. You. Fucking hell. More bodies. Oh fuck. Fuck. Stop it.
These minions are for my Itas experiments. I can't get too close.
Yep. Ugh. I do kind of wish I could use them to damage the Hecatontatus. Just look at them fly. Oh boy, chuck one at me, huh? Bam. We should be able to, I believe, cause them to rush into a wall, and we can stun them that way. Is it also a fusion of Isu too? That's unnerving.
The only one dying is you.
And we almost killed it. Oh no. And I'm assuming these are just ghouls or zombies. Oh wait. Pop. Come on, buddy. No, I guess I can't. That's annoying. I thought I could. Come on. Pop. You can stop with the bullshit now. Oh, he wants to die because he's in pain. I can imagine. It's just a fusion of like hundreds of people. I'm assuming that mass that Kassandra went, what the hell is this? Was a failed Hecatontatus.
remarkable. You really are the greatest of the humans and of my people.
Where's Juno and Etta?
Imprisoned, for now. But they will not stop.
If imprisonment won't stop them, then leave them alone in a room with me. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
And what would that prove? That you're as cruel as Juno and her husband?
I don't intend to prove anything. I intend to stop this, and save those that suffered because of your hubris.
So in the end, you brought judgment to Atlantis after all. Very well, Gastis. Do you still have Cerberus' device?
That was the best of the options, the two options. I didn't want to say all Isu must pay for this. I just want them to pay for it. Jeez. They're the ones that fucked all this up.
I didn't tell you everything about your stuff. It is a bridge between your two selves. But by coupling it with the powers of the devices you retrieved from the Cerberus and the Gatohires, we can end Atlantis' cycle forever.
I wasn't just awakening my sixth sense. I was unlocking the power to destroy the entire city.
In the wrong hands, the staff has the power to destroy everything. That is why you, and only you, could be its keeper.
You act like you knew this would happen.
I'm tired, just as you are. I waited many cycles for Atlantis' final judgment to come. I only wish it had come sooner. Think of the suffering it would have prevented.
If we do this, you and your sons...
My family have had generations to show kindness, modesty, temperance. We refused, and in so doing, this choice was made by us as much as by you.
The humans in this city don't deserve to die.
When we do this, the horns will wail and the animals will be set free. Humans in the Borimos Ring will know to take their boats. I assure you, they will escape.
If we sink the city, but I'm in it, then I die too.
No. You are the keeper of the stuff. It will protect you. Unfortunately for you, now is not your time.
You said it yourself. Juno and Aida will never stop. I've seen those laboratories, the experiments in them. There's only one way to end the suffering here. Destroy this place.
My one wish is that I had more time to learn from you. In time, I may have learned to be more human.
Here, Poseidon.
And to think, all of it could have been spared if Isu weren't so far up their own asses.
Keeper of the Staff, your trials are over.
Back in the throne room.
Tell me, now that you have seen the fate of Atlantis, how do you feel?
You want to know how I'm feeling? I'm tired, Alethea.
Your burden is great, Keeper. The staff will replenish your physical body, but with time, you must learn that your strength comes from within.
So what was all this?
What you have experienced are echoes of memories, distorted, but no less real.
Whose memories?
These, Sue. Some were even my own. In my time as Dikastis, I also tried to bring balance to Atlantis, but it wasn't enough.
You?
And now you.
My trials forced me to reunite with my grandfather, Phoebe, Brasidas, even Elbinor.
And in so doing, you passed a valuable trial. The staff has the power to prolong life. That is not your role. You must learn to say goodbye again and again, but let death take what it will from this world.
Were they real?
They are with you always, so yes. In time you must let them go, but that will be another trial.
My trials in Elysium brought destruction and rebellion.
Not due to you, but Persephone. She was a ruler who controlled her domain through extreme order. In so doing, you saw that her rule was doomed to failure.
In the underworld, I was forced to endure a realm of pure chaos.
Indeed. Hades was a king who invited that chaos, and devastation came with it. But know this, you will be forced to endure far worse suffering before your death has come.
Elysium and the underworld were doomed. But in Atlantis, I almost thought Poseidon and I could do some good.
Yet there you discovered the issue as we really were. Flawed. No matter how many times I have seen that echo of memory, my home always meets destruction.
I'm ready to leave. You coming? We are entwined after all.
You saw Persephone rule through order, Hades through chaos, and even had a taste of being a ruler yourself in Atlantis.
It was a disaster.
You have seen there is no path to power for the Keeper. In the staff, you have the ability to bring this world to its knees, but that is not your role. You must use your strength to restrain the power of the staff, to guard it, to keep.
My mother once told me I was sent by the gods to protect this world. I gave her my word. And now, I give my word to you.
And what of your word, heir of memories? You must wake up and redeem yourself before it's too late, or it will be you who tears this world apart. Now awake! The interloper has found you. Wake! Now!
I love Kassandra. She's just great.
No! Where are you?
Talking to yourself, Layla Hassan? Clearly the Isu artifact has had quite the effect on you. You're going mad.
Mr. Berg, you finally showed up.
Most impressive. I knew if anyone could discover this place, it was you. But you left Abstergo before you could be assigned this mission.
Sigma 6 found it just fine after you tapped into our comm signal. We know it was you.
Correct. What you don't know is that I've been listening in for much longer. Ever since you found the Book of Herodotus, from Templar research I'm sure you stole.
Abstergo are murderers, and you're nothing but their killing machine.
A righteous claim. And what of the Sigma team I dispatched earlier to find you? You killed them.
Look, I saw your files in the Abstergo database. I know about Alina. If you knew what the staff could do for her...
Don't say a word about her.
Then forget it! I was trying to compromise.
No compromising. The artifact is coming with me.
You had no right to do what you did to Deanna. You should have come after me.
You're always next on the list. I'll check you off today.
You're a real Yahomar, so this is over.
Indeed. The world outside is coming to its inevitable end. Whose side you're on won't matter anymore. Come. Hand over the staff.
It does matter. I'll always be an assassin. And if you want the staff, you're gonna have to take it from me.
Alright, let's do this.
Victoria, now me.
And again, we're immortal, so.
You can't handle the power of the artifact.
Why do you have a sword, dude? Seriously? This is modern time. Bring a gun.
Wanna know my favorite thing about the staff?
Don't gloat.
It's the... immortality.
Petty to the end.
The thing is, Mr. Berg, I don't care if you live or die. You just gotta get out of my way. Face it, Templar's lost. Altair 2, come in. Altair 2, come in. Atlantis has been compromised. Alethea? Alethea! Okay, think, Layla. Your comms are broken. How do you get help? Vic, I failed you. I'm sorry I didn't listen. I wasn't there when you needed me. Remember that night you made dinner? I'm sorry I said you can't cook. If I knew this is what would happen, I never would have... Please. Send me a sign. Your earpiece. Can anyone hear me?
Victoria, we've been trying to find a way to force communication. First, we lost everyone's vitals, and
Elena.
then...
It's me.
Layla? How? This is Victoria's channel. Where is she? What's been happening down there? Did you finish the trials?
Yes, we have the staff. I finished our trials, but...
That's incredible! An actual ESU artifact in assassin control. This changes everything.
I'm not in control, Elena, and nothing's changed. Also, Berg is the interloper. He's in the throne room with me. Look, I'll explain everything, but the Templars know what we're doing, and they're after us. I need you to get me out of here.
With you? Are you safe?
We fought. He passed out, but he's stable. Please don't make me check on him.
You didn't kill him?
No. He's still alive.
Sit tight, Layla. We're coming for you, but it might take time. What are you gonna do?
Until you get here, I'm going back into the Animus. There are a lot of people to say goodbye to.
I think Layla's starting to realize that she's not entirely in control of the staff. Oh, I love this DLC so much. My only gripe with it is that it plays directly into Valhalla. So in order to understand the opening, some stuff in Valhalla, you have to get this DLC. Which bugs me. I don't like the fact that canon story is behind a paywall. I don't like that type of thing. That bugs me quite a bit. Oh. I thought they were gonna pop me back inside the thing. Alright, so we're back in Greece underneath the statue that took us to Atlantis, or that we met Alethea under. I don't think there's any other quests apart from stuff we had earlier. Yep. So we're gonna call it here. Next time we will go here, which is the new stuff that was introduced, and it's supposed to have basically the continuation of Kassandra's story type of a deal. It'll take us to a new area, and I'm really curious about it. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am, and I'll see you guys next time. But till then, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.